Hello everyone, my name is Saint Jimmy and today we're going to be playing some more Hearts of Iron 4. Now, I do have some sad news for you all. I was going to do the second part to our Indian campaign in Millennium Dawn today, but unfortunately when I went to open the save game, it appears the save game actually disappeared off the face of the earth. I have no idea how that happened, but now we're going to have to start a new campaign. So today we're going to be using the Road to 56 mod, but we're also going to be using the Formable Nations mod. So yeah, let's just get right stuck into it. So if you know anything about me and my videos, you should know that I have a strange boner for tiny insignificant nations that no one cares about. And that trend will continue today in this video, as we will be playing as the mighty nation of Iran. Now, what we're going to be trying to do with Iran is, in the short term at least, we're going to be trying to form the Persian Empire. That's it. We can do that with the Formable Nations mod that I have on. But in the long term, of course, our goal will be world domination. So yeah, this should be a fun game. This should be a fantastic game. As Iran, we have pretty much nothing going for us. We are basically shit in every metric you can ever think of. We are ruled by Reza Shah Pahlavi with his spiffing mustache here. But of course, we do not want him to stay around. We are going to go fascist and reform the Persian Empire. Now, as you may have already noticed, we actually have 139 manpower. So yeah, I don't really. We're fucked. And we also have, of course, 55% national unity, which is also quite shit. Now, we only have 2 research slots, which is of course the lowest you can have in Hearts of Iron. We have only 2 usable civilian factories, and we only have 1 military factory. The only thing that we have possibly going for us is our army is quite large and fairly well experienced for an army, for a minor nation like us. And also, we do have our own focus tree because of the Road to 56 mod, where we can claim all our good friends, such as Iraq, Afghanistan, Turkey and Israel. We can give them a nice little conquer there. Now, we're gonna have to build up our country a little bit before we actually invade any of these people. Of course, none of you will want to see that, so I'm not going to record any of it. I will get back to you when I start invading people. We have achieved the first step in reviving the Persian Empire. We have gone fascist. We have a really fucking cool flag, actually. That is actually awesome. And we are ruled by Mr. Generic Portrait Man here, also known as Davud Monshizada. Yes. And yeah, so we are well on our way to taking over the world. I decided to declare war on Iraq a bit early, and of course, seeing as we're about 3 times the size of them, we absolutely steamrolled them, and now they are part of the new Persian Empire. And we have now done the same for Afghanistan. Well, because of an event from the Road to 56 mod, we are now actually in a civil war. They may have more troops than us, but probably not. So we should be okay, we should win this. So yeah. So it appears I have fucked up once again, and we've actually lost all our divisions to attrition. So yeah, that was just a fuck up on my part. I took a national character thing, which reduces my political power. So now I'm actually getting no political power per day, and I can't actually change my conscription laws. And because I can't change my conscription laws, I have no manpower, and all my divisions are just slowly disappearing. So, we fucked it up. A. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll do a second try of this, and that will also be in this video, so stay tuned for that. We are getting stuck into our second game here, and something interesting has actually happened. It appears that France has gone fascist. Now that's unusual to begin with, but if we look at the Road to 56 focus tree that France has, we can see that they are going down a path in their focus tree that could mean that they might declare war on Germany. And because they're fascists, they won't have the allies to help them. So I really don't know what's going to happen, because the French are going to be fascist. They're going to be more militarily powerful than they would be if they were democratic. So we could see a game where France is basically where France takes the role of Germany. That's really cool. So this game looks like it's going to be fairly interesting. This has to be like one of the weirdest games I've ever played. There is now a civil war in Britain, and it looks like the fascists are probably going to win. We don't have an allies. There is no allies in this game. It's just the Axis. And I don't know what the French and British are going to do now. But like, there's no allies, at least in the form they were in real life. So what the fuck's going to happen? This is a weird game. I might not even be able to like achieve my goals because I did not plan for any of this. So yeah, at least it'll be an interesting game. Alright, so a lot has happened since I last recorded. I took a lot of territory that I hadn't last game, namely the Arabian Peninsula here. More importantly though, I joined the Axis so I could go to war with the French here because they controlled Syria. Now, it's alright because France is not part of the Allies like they would be in a normal game, so we do not have the British involved, so all this territory we can leave unguarded. But what did happen is the French got Turkey involved, and now we are at war with Turkey. That's fine, I should be able to push them back, but it is a little bit annoying. I didn't have the Turkish front guarded at all. So yeah, hopefully the worst case scenario here is if the Soviet Union gets involved. So, okay. Oh, that might happen. Shit. Okay, well, hopefully we should gain a bit of territory from Turkey. So, yeah. Interesting game. Interesting game. Probably gonna die, but interesting game. It might be over once again. The Germans have declared war on the Soviet Union. Yeah. So, we're not actually in the war yet, and we won't join. But if we are forced to join for whatever reason, we are so fucked. We cannot fend off 300 divisions. So yeah. Well, we have won the war against France. France has capitulated, and then Turkey. I don't even know what happened with Turkey, but the war agreement, the capitulation, war conference, whatever the fuck you call it, it happened soon afterwards. We took, of course, Syria here, all French territory here. Sorry for that misclick. And we also took a sizable chunk out of Turkey. Now, I was going to play until I could form the Persian Empire here in the Formidable Nations mode, but given that we are allied with the nations that control the land we need to have to actually form that, that doesn't appear like it's going to be possible. So I'll play for a little bit longer, but I feel like this is a fairly good vague area to stop this episode for today. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I decide to finish. I think my next goal is to be going to war with the Soviet Union here. That may seem like suicide, but I think that's actually a pretty good idea, seeing as we do have a lot of German and Italian troops helping us out. So I really don't think it's a bad idea. Now, we are lacking in manpower. You know what? I can't be fucked to have this problem again. So... problem solved! Alright, let's go, boys. We are now off the Soviet Union. It's basically a stalemate. Nothing's gonna happen for a long time. So, yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. See you in the next one, where I think we'll attempt to invade the Soviet Union, which I think should happen. I don't know. We may have signed our death warrant, but that's okay. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.